All right, so good morning. Good morning, guys. Naririnig po ba ako? Paki-comment nga po kung naririnig ako ng ating mga future TLE warriors, no? Paki-comment po kung naririnig si Ma'am Grace. Okay, so ngayon, this is our pre-live discussion. Naka-pre po tayo ngayon, mga ka-warriors. Maliwanag po? Naka-pre po tayo for TLE and TVT Ed Majorship. Maliwanag po ba, teachers? Ayan. So, sino-sino po nang nandito? Paki-ano nga po kung sino po ang mga LPTs, future LPTs ngayon na nanonood dito sa Maestra Bicolana TLE, Tambayan, Let Review and Drills. Okay, so I hope itong discussion natin, pre-discussion natin ay makatulong po sa inyo to pass the board examination, no? So, ngayon teachers, let's start. Okay, naririnig po bang lahat? Ayan. So, PM lang po kayo kung naririnig nyo po. Maliwanag po ba mga ma'am and sir? Okay. This is our review discussion. Okay, let's start. All right. So now teachers, palakihin natin para mas maraming makapanood, no? Nakikita po ba ako? Sige nga, i-on ko na lang kung discussion. Okay. So okay lang pala na di ako kahit di ako magpakita ng face kasi busy si Ma'am Grace ngayon. Di siya ready mag-ayos ng sarili, no? So, ayan teachers, makinig na lang po kayo sa akin kahit wala kayong nakikitang mukha ko, no? Basta importante na papakinggan nyo ako. Okay, so teachers, ayan. Di ako pakita ng face kasi busy si Ma'am Grace ngayon. Di siya ready mag-ayos ng sarili, no? Okay, nakikita na po. Okay, so let's start with this question, teachers. All right, so nakikita na. Okay, so we will start this question number 1. I hope madali nyo itong masasagutan kasi sa mga food service management yan. Okay, so this is our review, pre-review for TLE and TVT Ed. Shout out sa mga viewers natin, no? So teachers, this is the question. Which of the following ingredients will use screening method? So, anong klaseng ingredient daw ang ginagamit natin pag tayo ay magki-creaming method? A. Butter, flour, and eggs. B. Flour, butter, and egg. C. Butter, egg, and sugar. Or letter D. Flour, butter, and sugar. So teachers, if you know the answer, paki-comment down po yung pinakasagot ninyo. So ang tinatanong teachers ang tanong 'di ba, which of the following ingredients will use in creaming method? O ano bang mga ingredients ang gagamitin natin pag magki-creaming tayo? Okay, si letter A po ba? Okay. So unang tatanggalin natin si letter A. Ma'am Grace, bakit po mali si letter A? Okay. Sa pagki-creaming method po, hindi po kasama dito ang flour. Okay. So, mali po si letter A. Kasi teacher, flour is included here. Flour is added last, not during the creaming method. So, ina-add po natin si flour sa last. Hindi po for creaming method. Okay, so pag nag-add tayo, when we are adding a flour early, they mix the product hard and heavy. So, kaya mali po. So, as you can see, teachers, dito sa A, B, C, and D, si letter B may flour. Na, si letter D may flour. Okay, so hindi po natin pwedeng i-add si flour pag magki-creaming method tayo. I-add natin si flour sa last step. So, ang ingredients po, pag magki-creaming method tayo is the butter, si egg, and sugar. So, that's the correct answer. Letter C. Maliwanag? Ayan, si Ma'am Jasen Buldabulor. So, thank you for watching mga ma'am and sir, no? So, si B, mali. Mistake po yan ha. Flour is the least sa last part. Okay po. So, letter B, letter C is the correct answer. Right? So, butter plus sugar, it is a creaming step. Tapos, pag ang isusunod natin, we add the egg. So, another step po yan for the creaming method. Okay po? So, teachers, C is the correct answer. Next, Jonar saute some meat in pan. O, si Jonar, anong ginawa? Nagsaute siya some meat in pan. There are brown bits left in the bottom of the pan. While the pan was still on the stove, he added some white wine, scraped the bottom of the pan. What do you call the techniques we just used? So, anong technique ang ginamit ni Jonar? A, cleaning, B, deglazing, C, caramelizing, or C, letter D, flambe. Okay, teachers? Magkakaroon po tayo ng pre-lectures only Saturday and Sunday. So, mga ka-warriors, ang discussion po natin for TLE, kasi dito sa Maestra Bicolana TLE Tambayan, sa mga nag-avail po ng promo, meron na po silang Prop Ed, meron na rin po silang Gen Ed. So, focus sa majorship, pero meron po kaming discussion sa Prop Ed and General Education every Saturday and Sunday po yan ng gabi. Saan po makikita yan? Okay, available po yan sa ating YouTube channel at mapapanood po yan ng mga nagpa-member po sa ating YouTube. Okay? So, yun po ang ano natin. Everyday po sa Maestra Bicolana TL Tambayan, we have a drills, review and drills preparation for the board examination. So, ang schedule po namin, every Monday is the ICT, Tuesday is AFA, every Wednesday is Home Economics, Thursday is Industrial Arts, and the Friday naman is TVT Ed. O, yan, sa mga TVT Ed na learners. Okay, so, yan po yung schedule. Saturday and Sunday po, teachers, the Prop Ed and the General Education. So, ang drills, nag-start po yan every 8 p.m. onwards. Okay po, 8 p.m. onwards po yan. So, tayo dito sa Maestra Bicolana TL Tambayan, so dito po ipinopost ni Maestra Bicolana TL Tambayan yung mga question of the day, okay, yung mga reels for the short discussion, and aside of that, the pre-live discussion and TLE and TVT Ed Majorship. So, that's why, for now, meron tayong discussion na pre dito sa ating mismong Facebook page. Tandaan, teachers, starting today, every Saturday and Sunday, we have pre-live discussion at 1 p.m. to 1:30. Okay, ang waiting time nyo po for the discussion is 1 to 1:30. Okay, tayo mag-start. Onwards po yan. So, kaya teachers, ayan, as you can see, we have a real live lecture. So, pakitap po ng mga kaibigan nyo, kaklase nyo, special mention po yung mga TLE majors dito na nahihirapan sa ating majorship, at TLE talagang pinakamahirap ipasa sa lahat ng majorship pagdating sa LET examination. Kaya for now, habang malayo pa yung September, dapat nagre-review na tayo. Bakit? So, based on the criteria, right? So, professional education is 40%, majorship is 40%, and also the general education is 20%. So, isang araw lang po natin yan i-exam. Okay po. So, kailangan yung 40-40 na Prop Ed tsaka majorship, nare-review na po natin yan ng maayos. Kahit paunti-unti, at least sa isang araw, may 1 to 20 question kayo na nai-encounter, mas maganda na po na na mas updated tayo, no? So, teachers, sa mga nagtatanong kung magkano ang payment po is 500 pesos, package deal na po yan. May Prop Ed, Gen Ed at Majorship po tayo. So, teachers, lahat po a-attend during the live discussion or drills namin sa aming platforms na Zoom. Mapa ICT po kayo, AFA, pag nagdi-discuss, pagdating sa ICT, kahit home economics po kayo, pwede po kayong pumasok doon sa live na yon, sa lectures na yon. Bakit? 'Di ba ang TLE, like I said, meron pa ring mixed competencies. Okay? So, hindi po pwedeng nakapokus kayo sa major nyo. For example, ICT. Oo, focus kayo sa majorship nyo pero wag pababayaan yung ibang area ng TLE. Kasi pagdating sa actual board examination, may mga question po dyan na halo ang AFA, Industrial Arts, and also Home Economics. At tandaan, ang Industrial Arts hindi tulad dati na carpentry, masonry, technical drafting, so karamihan, electronics and electricity. So for now, we are discussing what? Air condition, yung sa welding, SMAW na sinasabi because it is an under new curriculum. Maliwanag po. Kaya bago kayo mag-review, just search in Google kung ano ba yung TOS na inirelease ni PRC sa TLE para hindi po kayo naliligaw sa pag-review. Kasi naka-indicate po sa TOS ni PRC yung schedule or yung mga percentage ng aaralin natin. Maliwanag po? So, ayan teacher. So, based on this question, what is the correct answer? Si Jonar daw, nagsote, some meat in pan. There are some brown bits left in the bottom of the pan while the pan was still on the stove. So, he added some white wine, scraped the bottom of the pan. What do you call the techniques? Na? 147? Just wait for a few minutes, teachers. Just wait. Ito na lang ang Gcash ko. I-ano mo na lang, be. Meron pa naman. Dali, itap-tap mo lang. Itap para di mag-off. Okay. So, kutod na ito. Okay, teachers. So, what is the correct answer here? Okay, so here teachers, we are discussing that based on the statement, no? So ang sagot po dito teacher is deglazing. Actually, cleaning, it is wrong. Why? Because cleaning teachers, it is the goal or the capture the flavor, not just wash the pan, right? So cleaning is the wrong answer. Okay po, cleaning is wrong. Okay? Caramelizing o ang caramelizing teachers, alam nyo naman, caramelizing is heating sugar until turns, it browns and sweet. Okay, so kung gusto nyo maging sweet, maging brown yung sugar, it is a process of caramelizing. Okay, so wala pong nangyari based on the statement, wala pong nangyari na browning of the sugar. Walang nangyaring ganyan. Kaya mali po si letter C. Okay? Next na tatanggalin natin si letter D. Flambe is pouring alcohol. O, pag magpo-pour kayo ng alcohol, is it a flambe methods. Okay po, teachers? So, that's the correct answer, no? The answer is deglazing. Okay, deglazing is the correct answer here. So now, ipapaliwanag naman ni Ma'am Grace kung bakit tama si deglazing. 'Di ba? Anong ginawa ni Jonar? Nag-add siya ng liquid. Okay, ano yung liquid na nilagay? Is it a white wine? As you can see, meron na akong nilagay, iba kayong kulay, no? The white wine. Plus, nag-scrape siya, the brown bits. Ang tawag doon is deglazing. Okay, deglazing is the correct answer because pouring liquid, wine, broth, water into a hot pan where food was cooked, then in-scrape niya, the brown bits stuck at the bottom. So those brown bits po are full of flavor. So this technique is uses them to make a sauce or gravy. So the glazing is the correct answer. Next one. A 50 serving size of chiffon cake contains 3 grams. 3 grams fats, 22 grams of carbohydrates, and 3 grams of protein. So, ang tanong lang naman, teachers, mag-stick tayo sa tanong, dito sa last. How many KCAL? Ano yung KCAL? Ito yung kilocalorie. Okay? How many KCAL are in a serving size of chiffon cake? So, is it letter A, 117 KCAL, B, 127 KCAL, C, 137 KCAL or kilocalorie, or letter D, 147 kilocalorie. So what is the correct answer, teachers? Are you familiar dun sa computation kung ilang percentage ba si fats? Ilan ba yung kilocalorie ni fats? Ilan ba yung kilocalorie ni carbohydrates? At ilan ba ang kilocalorie ni protein? So teachers, what is the correct answer here? Okay, so ano po ang tamang sagot? As you can see, teachers, ano po ang sagot natin dito? Okay, so if you know the answer, kindly comment down in the comment section. Okay, so tandaan nyo, ang kilocalorie ni carbohydrate, start tayo with fats. Diba si fats, ang KCAL niya is, ang kilocalorie niya is 9 kilocalorie per gram. Is it a letter F, si fats? Pagdating naman, teacher, sa carbohydrates or si letter C, ang kilocalorie per gram po nito is equals to 4. Pagdating sa protein, ang kilocalorie naman niya is 4. So, paano natin makukuha? You need to multiply. So, ngayon, i-multiply natin, teachers. So, you need to multiply the fats. Okay, si fats ilan? 3 grams. Okay, 3 times 9. Kasi yun yung kilocalorie niya per gram. The answer is 27, no? Okay. Next na kukunin natin is si carbohydrates. Ilan ba si carbohydrates? Ang kilocalorie niya per gram, we have 4, no? So, ang gagawin natin, teachers, 4. Ito. Ilan yung grams ni 22. 22. Yan. Ita-times natin sa kilocalorie per gram na 4. So, ilan ang sagot? We have 88 kilocalorie. So, next na kukunin natin si protein. Ilan yung gram ni protein? We have 3. Okay. Ilan yung kilocalorie ni protein per gram? We have 4. 3 times 4 is equals to ilan? 12. Ngayon, ipag-add nyo lang po, teacher, si 27, si 88 plus 12. Ilan ang sagot? The answer is 127 kilocalorie. So, ganyan lang po ang computation niya. 127. So, teachers, hindi po pwedeng kailangan memorize nyo lang yung sagot. Dapat alam nyo po yung process. Maliwanag po ba, teachers? So, this is the computation equivalent. 1 gram fats provide 37 kJ or 90 kilocalorie. Okay. Carbohydrates, ang 1 gram niya po, they provide 17 kg or 4 kcal. And then, ganun din po si protein. So, that's the equivalent ng fats, carbohydrates, and protein. Okay, teachers? So, now, estimate the kilocalorie value of 25 grams biscuit with 16 grams total of carbohydrates. So, A, is that 54 kilocalorie? B, 64 kilocalorie? C, 74 kilocalorie, or letter D, 84 kilocalorie. So, ilan nga po ang kilocalorie na value ng biscuit? Nasa 25 grams of biscuit. Okay, so ang pinaka-given natin is 16. Di ba? Given is the 16 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, di ba? Anong formula natin? The formula is the grams of carbs times 4 kilocalorie, teachers. So, ang gagawin natin, teachers, anong sagot? Nasa 16 grams total. Madali lang yan, teachers. Ilan yung value ng carbohydrates? The value of carbohydrates is 4. So, 16 times 4 is equals to ilan? 64 kilocalorie. Okay, so the answer is letter B. Okay, no, teachers, ang 25 gram of biscuit is the extra of information. Hindi nyo po ito i-compute. Okay, i-compute nyo po rito kung ano yung needed na carbohydrate content to compute. Okay, so ilan yung carbohydrates? 16 grams. Okay. So next, Sean is the chemical formula for blank. Ano ang chemical formula daw? Sean is the chemical formula for blank. A, carbohydrates. B, protein. C, fats. Or letter D, mineral. Okay, so what is the correct answer, teachers? Ano po ang tamang sagot dito? Pa-share po sa ating group page, mga group page, ang ating free live lectures sa Maestro Bicolana TLE Tambayan. Okay, so anong sagot? Okay. So, tandaan nyo, teacher, itong chon na to, pasok po dyan si protein. Okay, protein is the correct answer, ha? Ang carbohydrates kasi, ang chemical formula ng carbohydrates is CHO. Ano yung CHO? We have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Wala po si carbohydrates na nitrogen. Okay, kamali po si letter A. Si fats naman, teachers, fats, ang formula is only CHO pa rin, si fats. Okay, anong meron sa CHO? Is that the carbohydrate, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So, wala rin po tong nitrogen. So, mineral, tandaan, teachers, mineral, these are a single element or simple compound, katulad ng mga iron, calcium, and sodium. So, hindi po siya part ng Sean. So, protein is the correct answer because protein is the chemical formula is CHON. Ibig sabihin, meron si protein na carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and also nitrogen. Okay po. So, yan po si answer, letter B. Next, iyan yung chemical formula. Protein is CHON. Carbohydrate is CH2O. CHO. Okay, so yan yung chemical formula. And the mineral is this one. Okay, so ayan, teachers. Next, which of the following has the biggest expense in food budget? So kung makikita niyo, ano bang pinakamataas ang expenses? A, is it meat? B, fruits? C, cereals? Or letter D, is it a dairy? So what is the correct answer, teachers? Okay, so naririnig po ba si Ma'am Grace? Okay, so ready na ba mga ka-warriors? Anong sagot? If you know the answer, paki-comment down sa comment section natin. Okay, shout out sa mga viewers natin. Gamitin ko sa school.
Tuwag ko pala kaya.
Ito sa Baluyad. Hindi sa school.
Totoo man yan. Kung kami naman, nang-mistake na pati. Na naman ka.
Okay, no?
Ingat-ngatan mo, bebo. O, gayon.
Ano to?
Diba man?
Paano ibalik? Ah. Paano to ibalik? Paano ibalik? Araw ko na panabi. Ibalik na. Okay, so the answer here is letter A. Very good. Shout out kay Ma'am Javel Inoceles. Shout out kay Sir Brian Monterey. Ayan. Okay, and the other. Okay, so shout out kay Ma'am Norma Angka Amino. Okay, thank you for watching mga ma'am and sir. So the answer here is no other than letter A. Meat is the correct answer, okay? So fruits, teachers, are very important, but it is cheaper than the meat. Okay, so even fresh or imported fruit cost less than a meat. Mahal po ang meat. Cereals naman, teachers, ang mga cereals, alam niyo naman ang cereals. It is a rice, corn, wheat, or bread. So it is okay. Okay. So pag cereals, ito yung mga tinatawag nating staple food. Okay, so that's the wrong answer because it is usually a GPS belong to the groups, right? So dairy product, mali din po si dairy product. Alam niyo naman po si dairy kung ano si dairy. Okay, so dairy product, it is more on milk, cheese, and butter. So mga milk, cheese, and butter, it is more expensive than cereal or fruit but still costs less than a meat. So meat is the correct answer, teachers. Why? Meat is the highest cost items in any food budget. It is the main source of protein and has the highest market price. So it is always the biggest expense. Next, one of the functions required before assembling the food materials to produce quality meal is blank. A. Market list. B. Menu planning. C. Miss and place card. Or letter D. Standardized recipe. Okay, the point of the question, teachers, is we are talking about one of the functions required before assembling the food materials to produce quality meals is blank. A. Market list. B. Menu planning. C. Miss and place card. Or letter D. Standardized recipe. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to answer mga ka-warriors.
Hindi nakapapay. Yan, ano mo yan? Paano yan? So, ano?
Okay, so anong sagot? Okay, pag ganito. Ganito, Yeah. Tapos, ito.
Kaya man, ang giligibo ko. Ito taranggal ko na pang gilid.
Okay, so what is the correct answer, teachers? Ayan. Very good. Ayan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pwede pa bang magbago? Teachers. Menu planning ba, teachers? As you observe, one of the function required before assembling the food materials to produce quality meal is blank. Hello. Teachers, are you sure it is menu planning? Hello, teachers. Explain ko na, market list is wrong. Kasi si market list, this is used only for buying ingredient. O, pag magbibili tayo ng mga ingredients, kailangan meron tayong market list. Again, market list is only for buying ingredients. So, it is done way earlier. So, it is not right before assembling food. O, mali. Hello, teachers. Wala pa ako nakikitang tamang sagot. Okay, sunod na tatanggalin natin is standardized recipe. Ano ba si standardized recipe? Standardized recipe is the permanent guide. Oh, permanent guide. Nandun yung ingredients, kung ilang servings, nandun yung procedure. That's the standardized recipe. It is the permanent guide. Anong mga nandoon sa standardized? Ingredients. O ano pa? Amount. O ilan yung servings? Good for 2 person ba? And then, yung step or the procedure. So, kailan natin ginagamit sa standardized recipe? During. O ang hinahanap natin before. During cooking po si standardized recipe. So, it tells you how to make the dish, but it is not the step or tools used for the preparation of things before assembling. Before assembling, teachers. Okay, ang sagot is miss in place. Menu planning is wrong. Bakit? Menu planning, this is the very first step. Siya yung first step. Deciding what to cook, so it will happen days or hour before the preparation. Okay, so it is not immediately before assembling. Ang hinahanap natin assembling. Before assembling, miss in place card. Ang miss in place guide, teacher, hala. This is the guide. Ito yung guide used to prepare, measure, and arrange all ingredients. Oh, pag nag-a-arrange kayo ng ingredients, nagpe-prepare kayo, nagme-measure kayo, kailan yan? During, after, or before? Before assembling. Okay, miss in place po yan. Preparation. This is a guide to prepare, measure, and arrange all ingredients and tools just before assembling or cooking. Why? Because kailangan po nating ma-ensure na ang lahat ng kailangan natin is ready. Okay, so you can make a high quality meal without mistake or delays. O magluluto ka, kulang-kulang pala yung ingredients, so palpak yung magiging luto natin kasi meron ka dapat runner. Kung kulang-kulang yung ingredients pag nagluto tayo. So meron tayong miss in place na tinatawag. Okay, so the answer is letter C. Okay po, teachers. O, ano bang ibig sabihin ng miss in place? Okay, paliwanag natin si miss in place. Miss in place, it is everything in its place. Diba, nakikisagot yung aso ko? Psst. Hindi siyang pagsabihan, guys. Miss in place is miss everything in its place. Before you start cooking or assembling food, you must prepare, measure, and also organize all the ingredient tools. Yung mga equipment na gagamitin natin. A miss in place card, it is the list or exactly what needs to prepare. Ano ba yung mga kailangan nating gamitin na ingredients? Ano yung mga equipment na gagamitin natin? So, nakapaloob po yan sa miss in place card. Okay? To be prepared, measure, and arrange beforehand. So, this is the step right before assembling or cooking to ensure quality and smooth workflow. Diba? So, letter C is the correct answer. So, tandaan ha, market list, kailangan natin to pag magbibili tayo, buying a list of ingredients. Menu planning naman, it is the very first step na gagawin natin pag na-assembly na po natin lahat-lahat na i-ready na natin. Standardized recipe during po ito sa pagluluto. Okay? So the answer is letter C. Next, energy value expressed in terms of calories, which represent the chemical energy that release as heat when food is oxidized, which nutrients has more than twice the calorie per gram. More than twice the calorie per gram. A, carbohydrates, B, protein, C, fats, D, mineral. Okay, teachers, ano po yung sagot? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay? A ba, carbohydrates, B, protein, C, fats, and minerals. So teachers, as you can see, mga ka-warriors, ang sagot po dito is letter C. More than twice. Oh. Ilan si protein? 4. Ilan si carbohydrates? 4. O more than twice of calorie per gram? The answer is fats. We have 9. More than. C is the correct answer. Okay? Carbohydrates, we have 4 kilocalorie. So it is not twice as much. Same with letter B. Okay? So the answer is letter C, fat. So we have 9 kilocalories. This is more than twice for the 4 kcal na tinatawag natin. Okay, so the answer is letter C. Maliwanag po, teachers? Okay, minerals, wala po tong calories at all. Okay, no calories at all po si minerals. Okay? So, mali si letter D. Tatandaan nyo yung value ng equivalent value ng carbohydrates, protein, and fats kasi sometimes na itatanong po yan sa board. Okay, next. Food furnishes that body with different nutrients and needs. Which of the following nutrients is needed as the main structural components of the body? A, carbohydrates. B, protein. C, fats. Or letter D, fiber. Okay, teachers, ang tinatanong, intindihin yung statement based on the point of the question. Food furnishes that body with different nutrients, its needs. Which of the following nutrients is needed as the main, teacher main structural components of the body? Main structural components of the body. Is that carbohydrates, protein, fats, or fiber? So what is the correct answer? I'll give you a few minutes to answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready na ba? Sirit na ba? O ayan, papasa ba? Magtatap ba? O pag gustong magtap, ano munang sagot dito? Pag nasagot nyo, LPT na. Ayan, shout out kay Ma'am Jewel Regalado, kay Ma'am JJ Mangs, okay, Jovel Enocelas, and Jovel Borbos Castillo, and Ma'am Norma Angka Amino. So, there's a lot of Jovel. So, magkaiba lang ng spelling, no? Pero magkaiba sila ng apelyido. May Jewel, Jubel. Mahilig tayo ngayon sa letter J. Ano ba yan? Puro letter J ang nagko-comment. JJ, triple J. Okay, very good. Just type your name, LPT, this incoming December 2026 board examination. Okay? Bakit December September ang board? Ang labas ng result is December. 'Di ba? LPT na yan sa December. Magpapaskong may lisensya, no? So the answer is protein kasi ang hinahanap natin is the main structural component of the body. Wala pong sasagot diyan, teacher, ng carbohydrates. Kasi ang carbohydrates, ang pinoprovide lang po nito, anong pinaka main function ng carbohydrates? Nagpo-provide po siya ng energy. Okay? They provide energy. Kung baga siya yung fuel for the body. Okay? Fuel siya ng ating katawan. Hindi po siya for building body structure. Okay? So, kaya teachers, mali po si carbohydrates. Si fats naman, ano si fats? Si fat, anong function niya? Siya naman yung nag-store. Kung si carbohydrate siya yung nagpo-provide ng energy, si fat naman siya ang nag-store ng energy. May kanya-kanya silang purpose. Siya yung nag-store ng energy para maprotektahan yung mga organs natin and keep body warm. So it is supportive, not the main structural material. So protein is the correct answer. Fiber is wrong. Ma'am Grace, ano po ba si fiber? O tandaan, si fiber nakakatulong lang po ito sa mga bowel movements natin. O bowel movements. O digestion. O they have digestion in bowel movements, so it has no role in building body structure. Okay pa? Maliwanag po ba, teacher? So, the protein is the correct answer. Maliwanag. So, ngayon, bakit si protein ang tamang sagot? Si protein po, sa madaling salita, ito yung tinatawag nating building blocks of the body. Okay, ano nga po ulit? Si protein, building blocks all of the body. Okay, siya po yung pinaka-building blocks of the body. So, it is the main nutrient used to build, repair, and maintain body tissue natin. Saan? Yung mga muscles natin, skin, hair, nails, bones, organ are all made mostly of the protein. This make it, kumbaga, ito yung tinatawag nating main and structural components of the body. Okay? Kaya, tamang sagot si letter B. Okay po. Beta is the correct answer. Next, roasting our product. Okay. Roasting our product that are closely associated with sugar. Diba? Associated pag nag-roasting tayo. What kind of sugar is used? Primarily used to, teacher. Nagkamali ako ng typing dito. In the preparation of flat icing with buttercream. A. Brown sugar. B. Refined sugar. C. Granulated sugar. Or is it a confectioner sugar? Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes to answer, teachers. Ano po ang tamang sagot? Is it alpha, beta, Charlie, or delta? Okay, so tandaan. Sasagot ba kayo sa letter A, alaala ng nakalipas? Or sa letter B, babalikan or babalikang muli? O pag sa letter C, is it Christ? Ipagsa Diyos na lang natin ang sagot natin. Or sa letter D, di na babalik, confectioner sugar. O hindi, nirelate ko na sa mga pag-ibig ninyo. So, ayan, anong sagot? I'll give you a few minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charot! Okay, anong sagot? Anong sagot? Anong sagot sa tanong? Ayan, sintonada, uulan mamaya, guys. Uulan. Ayan, very good. Shout out kay Sir Brian Monterey. Ayan, galing ng pangalan, ha. Sir Jovel. Ma'am Jewel. Okay, you got the correct answer. The answer is confectioner sugar. So that's the correct answer. Okay po, teachers? Brown sugar has molasses. Okay, tandaan ha. Ang brown sugar meron po yung molasses. Molasses na sinasabi natin. Ibig sabihin, it is moist and sticky. So, si brown sugar, it gives color and caramel flavor. So, make icing is heavy and grainy. So, it is not used for smooth icing or buttercream. Sir pa rin? Sir, yung profile mo kasi, dalaw ay tatlo kayo. Nalito tuloy ako kung sir or ma'am. Sorry na. Peace na tayo. Sorry na. Oo. Okay. So, teachers, the answer is letter D. Okay. So, si refined sugar naman, it is general term for purified sugar. So, it is not the specific type na ginagamit natin sa roasting. So, it can mean granulated or other kinds, not the primary choice here. Okay. So, mali po si letter B. Ayan. Okay. B is ligwak. Alam nyo na, ligwak na si letter B, ma'am. Ligwak ulit si granulated sugar. Si ano po, granulated sugar, ito yung regular white sugar. Dapat, alam nyo yung iba't ibang uri ng sugar. Anong gusto nyong sugar? Yung pula, yung puti, yung brown, or yung isa? Okay. So, granulated sugar is the white sugar with a coarse crystal. So, it does not dissolve easy. Make icing greedy and rough, not use for smooth butter and cream or flat icing. So, hindi po natin pwedeng gamitin si granulated kasi isa siyang regular white sugar. So, ang ginagamit natin for the frosting and buttercream, the answer is confectioner sugar. Okay? So, ngayon, pag sinabing confectioner sugar, it is a fine sugar. Meron siyang fine textures, no? Okay. So, the answer is confectioner. So, confectioner sugar, it is also called powdered sugar. O, ang tawag natin sa confectioner, pwedeng powdered sugar or pwede nating tawaging icing sugar. So, it is very fine mixed with a little cornstarch. Merong little cornstarch po siya. It is dissolved instantly. Make sure smooth, fluffy, and easy to spread. So, this is the main sugar used pag maggagawa tayo ng flat icing and buttercream. So, you will use confectioner sugar. Maliwanag po? So, the answer is delta. Next, meats are considered rich protein. Considered natin na ang meats ay mayaman sa protina. What kind of protein is found in connective tissue? So, anong klaseng protein ba ang makikita natin in connective tissue of meat that converts o nagko-convert lang to gelatin when it is cooked? A. Elastic, B. Gluten, C. Marbling, or letter D. Collagen. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. O, anong sagot? Sirit na. O, sige nga, anong sagot? Meats are considered rich proteins. What kind of protein is found in connective tissue of meat that converts to gelatin when it is cooked? O, shout out kay JJ Mangs. Ayan, may nakita na akong tamang sagot. Sino ba yon? Hala, wala pa ako nakitang tamang sagot. Ay, meron na. Meron na akong nakita. Ayan, very good. Okay, sinong sumagot ng letter D? Ayan, isang malaking bagsak. Isang malaking bagsak na palakpak. 1, 2, 3. O, ayan. Type your name, LPT na. O, diba? So, ngayon is, the answer is collagen. Collagen is the correct answer, teachers. Paliwanag natin yung mga sagot ninyong letter B. Ano ba si gluten? O, gluten is a protein found only na makikita nyo po ang gluten saan? Ito po ay makikita nga ni sa mga grains nga ni. O, pag sinabing gluten, makikitagpuan nyo yan sa mga grains, sa mga wet flour, o sa mga tinapay, o bread, o di ba? So pag ang tinatanong rich in gluten tapos ay no, pag ang nakalagay diyan is bread or wet flour or grains, isagot nyo si gluten. Yung nga ni, so mali po nga ni si letter B kasi matatagpuan natin si letter B sa mga wet, trigo kumbaga, grains, bread, and etc. Okay nga ni. So elastic naman nga ni, mali nga ni ito. Okay, bakit? Si elastic, this is another type of protein nga ni na matatagpuan nga ni sa connective tissue. But it is tow. Rubbery po siya. Hindi po siya pwedeng isagot. And it does not turn into gelatin even after cooking kasi nga rubbery. Oh, hindi siya magiging gelatin pag niluto natin si elastic. Okay, kahit lutuin natin yan, hindi yan magiging gelatin. Okay? So, it is stay hard. Matigas. Yung nga ni, yes. Is it barley? Gluten din siya, barley. Oh. Ayan. So, marbling teachers, mali nga ni teacher si marbling. Kasi marbling, it refers to the stake of fat So mga streaks of fats inside the meat muscles. Okay, so mali po siya. So collagen is the correct answer. Kasi collagen is the protein found in the connective tissue, teachers, sa mga tendon, sa mga ligaments, or sa mga thin membranes of the meats. When you cook meat, it is slowly with heat and moisture, so the collagen is softened and turns into gelatin. So this make the meat tender and juicy. Bulalo. Sinisip-sip nyo. Okay? So, joke lang. So, the answer is collagen. Okay? Joke lang yun, ah. Okay, teachers. Next. Okay lang. Maging happy lang tayo dito sa live natin, no? So, ayan. Di mo na ako magpapakita ng mukha kasi I'm not ready. Di ako nag-ayos, guys. Okay, so now, we proceed this question. Which cooking method destroy nutrients? Teacher Grace, lahat naman nade-destroy yung nutrients. Okay, which cooking method destroy nutrients? Boiling, roasting, slow cooking, or letter D, all of the above? O, ayan, all of the above ba? Oh. Tatlong bagsak. 1, 2, 3. Napalakpak. Ayan. Nahuli lang yung palakpak. Tatlong bagsak na palakpak. Okay, so teachers, ang sagot. Oh. Aha, lahat naman yan Wala magkakamali. Easy question to teachers. Which cooking method destroy nutrients? Teacher. Ayan. May mahirap na pangalan ditong i-pronounce Si NYLMRXOC. Ayan, bulol nga si Teacher Gray sa R. Baka ibang pangalan yung mabanggit ko sa inyo. Okay, sino sumagot ng letter D? Tatlong palakpak. Pag inaantok, kurutin ng sarili. Lahat po yan. Okay. So, teacher, bakit ka nasabing lahat? Ang boiling, why it is destroy nutrients? Bakit nadi-destroy ang nutrients sa boiling? Because gumagamit tayo ng high heat and lots of water. So, yung water soluble, yung mga vitamins, nadi-dissolve po ito into the water and are lost heat also breaks down. So, most destructive po if you throw away the water. Okay? So, kadalasan, di ba, pag nagluto tayo, nagpakulo tayo. So, mawawala pag tinapon natin yung mga yung pinagpakuluan natin. So, nadi-destroy yung nutrients niyan. Okay po. So, si roasting teachers, alam nyo na, nagdi-destroy din po yan ng nutrients. Gumagamit tayo ng dry heat. And high temperature. So, yung heat po, they breaks down sensitive vitamins. Some nutrients also drip away with the fats and juices. Okay, kaya mali po si letter B. Nagde-destroy din po yan ng nutrients. O kung nagde-destroy ng nutrients, kumain na lang tayo ng hilaw. Hilaw namin. Joke lang guys. Okay, next is slow cooking. So, si slow cooking po, teachers, pag gumamit din tayo, basta lahat ng process, okay, it is used low heat but very long cooking time. Kahit sabihin natin nasa slow heat siya, mabagal yung pagluto niya, di ba, teacher? So, they will expose to heat, gradually destroy the vitamins even though it is a low temperature. So, ang sagot dyan is all of the above. Tandaan niyo, teachers, every cooking method nagkakaroon ng changes or reduces of nutrients. Okay? Lahat po, pag niluto natin, nagkakaroon niya ng changes. Nagre-reduce ang nutrients niyan. So, the difference is only much is lost but all destroy some nutrients. Okay po? So, sagot po is letter D. Okay. So, ayan. Letter D. All of the above. Lahat yan. Basta niluto, okay na yan. Nagdi-destroy yan. Hindi na natin masasabi na halimbawa yung baboy, 'di ba? So may mga nutrients 'yan, pero pag niluto natin, nababawasan 'yan, nadi-destroy pa rin yung ibang nutrients niyan. So lahat po sila. Okay, which is the best source of thiamine? Pork, milk, carrots, potatoes. O naalala ko tuloy si Charmaine. No, ang mga prutas natin, lahat may mata at may bibig. Nag-uusap-usap na sila. Okay, which is the best source of thiamine? So, anong klaseng vitamin ang sa 4 choices dyan, ang pinaka mayaman sa thiamine? Pinaka mayaman sa thiamine. May tumatawag. Sagutin natin. Ayan, very good, Sir Brian Monterey. You got the correct answer. Teachers. Ayun, sabi nila carrots, Ma'am Grace, carrots, best in vitamins. Pero ang sagot dyan is alpha. Okay, milk is wrong. Si milk, meron po siyang small amount of thiamine. Tandaan, small amount, small amount, small amount. O, yan, may mga small amount yan ng thiamine. Pero ang tinatanong is the best source of thiamine. Hindi po pwedeng si letter B, milk. Milk has small amount of thiamine but it is not good or main sources because milk is rich in calcium. Oh, mayaman sa calcium si gatas. Oh, kaya kung kulang kayo sa calcium, uminom lang kayo ng uminom ng milk. Okay, so milk. Mayaman po yan sa calcium, protein, and riboflavin. O, ang milk po, meron po yan B2, vitamin B2. O, riboflavin na sinasabi. Si carrots naman, meron po siyang carrots is best known for vitamin A. O, tandaan nyo ha, ang carrots, rich of vitamin A yan. O, anong ibig sabihin ng carrots, vitamin A? O, mayaman po siya sa beta-carotene. Okay, so yun yung vitamins na makukuha sa carrots. They have very little thiamine but it is not a good source at all. Ang tinatanong natin is best. Potatoes naman have some thiamine but tandaan nyo, mababa lang yung amounts of thiamine. Okay, so the answer here is letter A. Okay, so tandaan po, pork is the correct answer. Kasi ang thiamine, teacher, kilala po ito sa vitamin B1. Okay, ang thiamine, it is the vitamin B1. So ang thiamine or vitamin B1, it is the vitamin that helps the body use energy from food. So ang pork po is the richest and best source of thiamine because this, kumbaga, they have a much higher amount compare sa letter B, C, and D. So, anong mga pork? Katulad ng mga lean meat, chops, tenderloin. So, sila po, meron po silang highest natural amount of thiamine among sa tatlong pagpipilian natin. So, based on the point of the question, ang statement is best. Pork is the correct answer. Okay? What happens to carbohydrate that are not used? O sige, ipapain natin yung ballpen. Kaso malabo yung mata ni Ma'am Grace. Baka di ko na naman makita. Green, pwede na ba? Ito. O, wait lang. Liitan ko ba? O, ito. Pwede na to, teachers. Ayan. O, ayan. Teachers, okay na ba? So, ito, teachers, This is second to the last question. Oh, pwede nyo pong balikan tong ano na to sa YouTube channel kasi ida-download ko to. Okay, so punta ka sa YouTube channel ko, mababalikan nyo po yan doon sa video. Ang nakaano lang po doon, membership is lahat ng nasa live discussion namin sa YouTube. Okay, teachers? So, here, what happened to carbohydrates that are not used right away as energy? Red, o ito na, not used. Sorry na guys, malabo kasi mata ni Ma'am Grace. Tapos yung salamin niya, salapin ko pala, nginat-ngat kasi ng aso kong si Bebo. Okay, kumbaga, gusto ko yung malaki. Nakikita ko. Okay, Charis. Okay. So, they are stored in the body as fat. They are stored in the body as amino acid. C, they circulate through the bloodstream until they are born as fats. Or D, they are all used immediately as energy. So, anong sagot? Not used. Oh, very good. Sabi, Sir Brian, daya mo, pinalitan mo. Okay, sagot dito, teacher, is letter A. Ayun, very good, ha? Pasa. Okay, letter A is the correct answer, teachers, ha? Kung gusto mo, Sir Brian, ng pool at makasama sa sa aming Zoom meeting, ayan, Zoom drills, PM po kayo sa akin kasi may package na po yun. Prof Ed and Gen Ed meron na po. Okay po. So, mamaya, message mo ko dito sa GC. Okay. So, pag di pa ako busy mamaya, sasagot ko yan. Kasi mamaya, mga 8 p.m. may discussion po kami, Prof Ed kami. Okay, nasa Zoom. Tapos, yung nasa YouTube channel naman, yung mga naka-membership ang a-access doon. Tingnan nyo na lang po, sir. Okay? So, anong sagot? Okay, letter A is the correct answer, ha? Yan ang sagot. Once energy needs are met in glycogen, so they will store a full or extra carbohydrates are never converted to fat for long-term storage. Okay? So, the answer is alpha. Okay, so last question. Napasaya ko ba kayo? So bukas may pre-live pa rin tayo, guys. So abang lang kayo sa pre-live natin, ha. So, last question. Water boils at 213 degrees. What does rolling boil means? The bubbles are A, rolling in the deep. Nag-change si Sir Jubel. Okay. So, letter A, rolling non-stop ba? B, forming rapidly and cannot be stopped when stirred. Or letter C, forming slowly and can be stopped when stirred. Or letter D, spilling out of a container. So, anong sagot, guys? Ano bang sagot? Tomorrow, may drills ulit tayo. Prion. Masakit ang aking likod ko, guys. Okay, sinong sumagot ng letter A? Isang purot sa pisngi. Ayan. Ano ibig sabihin ng rolling boil? Hello. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Sir, si Sir Tiago. Ayan, nakakatakot si Sir Tiago. Parang si Sir Tiago, parang sa alamat ng mga sinauna yung pangalan, di ba? Kapitan Tiago. Saan ba yon? Sa No Limit Angere.
Kasi pilosopong tasyo.
Yan, si mga pilosopong tasyo. Sa No Limit Angere yan. Ito si Kapitan Tiago. Okay, ang sagot, letter B. Letter B ang sagot, ha? Teachers, rolling non-stop, it is wrong because it is too small in bulge. Kumbaga, sa letter A, it is describe the look but not the exact definition. Okay, so pinidescribe ni letter A yung look niya pag tiningnan lang natin. Pero based on the definition, hindi po siya yung pinakapunto. Mali po si alpha. Letter C naman, teachers, sabi dito, forming slowly, no? So, bubbles from very fast and are so strong but it is string cannot stop them. So this is always okay. So mali po to. So letter D mali. So this is the correct answer. Letter B. Ulitin natin. Letter B, forming rapidly and cannot be stopped when steered, right? So letter B is the correct answer. Okay, so the bubbles from very fast and are so strong that string cannot stop them. Okay, di mo yan may stop, lalo na pag nagbabubbles na, kumukulo-kulo na. Oh, mag-stop yan pag tinanggal mo yung apoy, Charis. Okay, so di mo siya mapipigilan. Okay. Hindi niyo siya mapipigilan. So, letter B is the correct answer. Okay, D. Okay, so teachers, thank you for watching. Thank you sa Okay lang yan, sir. Kasi ako nga nung review days ko way back September 2026. Ayan, guys, alam niyo na, out of 50, I got 10. Oh, saan ka pa? Naka-10 ako dun. Pero during review days yun, guys. 'Di ba? During review days yun. Oh, pakita ng ayan. Pakita na. Ayan, hello guys. Wait lang guys. Kasi nakasando kasi ko guys. Kada ako nagpakita sa inyo. Kita nyo na, walang kaayos-ayos. Nagdadadada lang ako sa inyo, Okay, thank you for so much, everyone. So, I hope tomorrow, abang kayo sa free live lectures natin. And mamaya po, may drills tayo for Prof. Ed. 8 p.m. po yon. Saan po nga matatagpuan yan? Sa ating YouTube channel. Okay, Teacher Bongga ang house namin. Guys, lang yan? Background lang yan. Okay? So, background lang yan, guys. Ayan, sabi ko nga, pag nagre-review tayo, so, wag tayong pakaseryoso minsan. Okay? So, minsan, may time na kailangan din natin mag-relax, mag-enjoy sa mga drills natin. Kasi pag sobrang seryoso, nakakatanda, no? Charis. Okay, teachers. So, thank you so much. Pasensya na kung di muna ako nagpakinta sa inyo kasi I'm not ready sa aking itsura. Okay po? So, tomorrow, ay mamaya, see you ha sa YouTube channel. Thank you so much and tomorrow, abang sa free live discussion natin. Thank you so much and God bless. Mabuhay. Okay? So, advance congratulations to all LPTs. Makikita nyo ako guys sa YouTube mamaya. Pero ganun pa rin, walang makeup. Kasi sabi ng lola ko, mas maganda daw tingnan ang babae, nakikita ang tunay na ganda once na walang makeup. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.